It's happened! The Texas Rangers win!
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Back in Oakland, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Big Daddy Ace. Last year's Cy Young Award winner in the National League singing.
Well, Book, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Number 14, leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is downstairs. And strike two. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swing and strikeout.
Ace. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Reggie Meadows. And that one handled. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We move to the second here in Oakland. No score. Back here in the East Bay. Now it's the DH, A.J. Vukovich.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Strike one. Vukovich goes 6 feet 5 inches, 28 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
1-1. There we go.
The pitch.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Max Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. The wind of the pitch. Hit in the air, right field. And there's two down. Maximo Acosta digs in now. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Mitch Jebb. And the right-hander back to work. Fought off foul. And there's the strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Squeezes it, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting none. The catcher.
Here's the catcher. Just missed.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Quickly and quiet. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, number 14. Ace back to work. That one missed.
You know, these Athletics just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
One down. Sammy Ciani up next for the A's. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The pitch. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 2 outs. Base hit center field.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
All tied up here in the third and final game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Got him. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. Back in Oakland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Max Muncy. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. And a pitch. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. The wind to kick the pitch. Up and in. And that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Touches down. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Digging in for Oakland, Maximo Acosta.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Up the middle. Nice stop. 1 and 2nd. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Mitch Jett up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Acosta leads off first with 1 away. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's a ball. Lifted in the air, out to left. And there's 2 down. Oh, the throw is wild. But he's in there easily. And now the right fielder, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one in triple digits.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have
to third. Tag, got him. They don't come back here in the East Bay. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, number 75. Ace back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it's caught for the out. And now here's the A's catcher. And the first offering is not close.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's. And that one clips the corner. Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's outside. 2-1. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball, right field. Makes the catch for the out. Sammy Ciani up next for the A's. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So another. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Reggie Meadows. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And out of here. They'll circle the bases. His 2nd of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense.
Vukovic in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Hard hit, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Big Daddy Ace will depart. We'll be back in a minute with Elliot Holt takes over on the mound. And the final score here, 4-3. Oakland hangs on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric light to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water. Not a woman or a girl. Man thinks about our little baby girls and our baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man make them toys. And after man make everything he can, you know that man makes money to buy from other men.
Live. And into the box for Baltimore, Johan Rojas. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Takes it himself. One out in the top of the first.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run.
Right side, Walner drifts towards it and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Andrew Vaughn stands in now and watches strike one. Next one is off the plate, and the count even 1-1. Foul ball there. 2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jake Fraley. The line to kick the pitch. Fraley, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
Right through there for a strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. Out to short, Abrams. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And next for the Orioles, Jeremy Pena. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. One out, base is empty. He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Jackson Holiday now at the plate. And a curve is down and in. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 out of the third inning. And now it's Ivan Herrera, the right-hander, back to work. Pitch misses, 1-0. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jace Young. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Blanton drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. One down. So up next, Johan Rojas. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. Goes to second. Safe there. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. Now the number 2 hitter.
Right through there for a strike. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. Eldridge toss to second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get one. Here's Kyle Tucker. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. Orioles strand a couple. The battle of the Beltway rolls on. New inning getting started. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Ace back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Right through there for a strike. Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. That one's in there. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that's outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And it's fouled away. The Orioles trailing by 3 here in the second and final game of the series. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Next offering is down low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jackson Holiday digs in now. Backed off the plate that time. Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. And
a swing and a miss. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Jace Young. And it skips in the dirt. Young, in his 5th season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Way out front for strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. Abrams tosses to first. One up, one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Johan Rojas. The next to hit for the Orioles. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Blanton makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. In there at the knees for a strike. The Nats leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is back in Washington, D.C. Andrew Vaughn now. Ace back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Head puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Now here's the Orioles DH, Jackson Holliday. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Orioles trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Out to short. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. To the bottom of the 6th. Back here in Nationals Park, digging in, Ivan Herrera. The pitch. Outside low, and that's ball one. There's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kicks and fires. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. That one ripped. Blanton raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Young, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Rojas, the next to hit, takes ball one. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant.
He's under it at short, puts the squeeze. And we're back. Now the third baseman, number 19. And that's downstairs and outside.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Inside corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Bounce to the right side. Fires to second for 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And there's a foul ball. The Nationals leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
That's in there, and that is strike two.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
In the dirt. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And now a man into scoring position.
Come on, big shooter.
Man at second. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Head makes the grab on the run. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The G Vines and Sugar Dimes can't quit, what? Now pop the cork and steam the and get, what? Introducing Phantom of the Dark, walk through my heaven with levitation from trenching defense and E7 showboating with flash vines, Belafonte digger. Let's skate forward this birth as we confiscate your figures. Casanova Brown, levitating G. Sugar Dimes can't quit, what? Now pop the cork and steam up and get, what? This is it, what? This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The G Vines and Sugar Dimes can't quit, what? Now pop the cork and steam up and get, what? Falling sparrows, courtesies of Black Caesar that convince us silky days, satin nights, taking flight, down the going, sweet sensation, Spanish flying with the lady Scarface, bottoms up, sunshine, love potion number 9 from the Magic City.
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Getting the nod in this one, Big Daddy Ace. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have the work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Nick Madrigal stands in now and watches strike one. That's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Throw him a chair right here.
And that's in the dirt.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 outs. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Down the third baseman, Robbie Jackson. Ace back to work. Outside low. Ball 1. Jackson goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now. That one at triple digits. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Nick Gonzalez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That misses. Ball 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Tying run is at first. Here in the second game of the series. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips it for 1, and that's 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
The wind and the pitch. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. And now the Cardinals catcher, Joey Bart. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. First pitch misses. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. One down, base is empty. In the air, left side. Ullman snags it for the second out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains 1-0. On to the fourth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 91. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Madrigal up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your...
To second, Abrams. On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
See you later. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And that one is lifted in the air, drifts towards it, makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the fifth. This is Dylan Carlson. Ace back to work. On the ground to third. Whips it across. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. This is Joey Bart. Swings through that one. Bart measures 6 feet 2 inches. 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out towards right center field. Head on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 away. And now Thomas Sajazi. And that's in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And down in order go the... And we're back. Now it's going to be Taylor Walls. That one at triple digits.
You know, these Cards need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Pulled the string of the changeup.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Eldridge takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away. Magical in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Kicks and fires. Struck him out looking. Nothing. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. The right-hander back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Robbie Jackson next up for the Cardinals. First pitch just misses.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, they're in the top half of inning number 7. Eldridge toss to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 1.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.